What is going on, my YouTube friends and all my Patreon friends? How we all living today? What's happening, man? My friend TJ hooked me up with some live goods, man. Company of Thieves. Of I don't think I've ever heard of. Gorgeous, Grotesque. Ooh, that's interesting. At Audiotree Live. I just started following the Audiotree channel, man. Their lives are really cool, actually. This feels like it's really quiet. It's just my headphones. So I'm looking forward to this, man. I assume that this is going to be recorded beautifully. Everything, TJ, that you've sent me, it's been killer so far, my friend. So I'm excited to I'm excited to get into this, and I'm gonna try not to be too awkward. Let's do this. Been saying that lots lately. It's like sludgy. Oh, we're gonna get into a megaphone too. Okay. I actually have quite a few thoughts. So it feels. I'm trying to remember who the band was. It was a Ghost or Sleep, maybe. It's very like sludge rock. Like it was like an orange amp with the top end, like the treble turned basically off and everything just gunned. And it was a kind of riff rock, but it was more like chuggy and like you hit the strings hard enough that they almost fall out of tune. And this is almost like it's giving me like a southern blues kind of like approach to that same kind of like sludge rock. And I dig that, man. And then like from a musical, like a production or producing or like a structuring kind of thing, you only want to have so much low end and low mid before your ear starts getting kind of tired of it. Just as like a longevity thing, or like when it comes to keeping your attention, I guess. And so you kind of want to offset it with something high and brilliant. And they had that little piano walk in there, really nasty kind of piano walk in there. And it was like really tucked off to the side or something, but it's just enough just to balance it out, right? Hear that? Fire, man. Great contrast. I think he just hit the pickup, made it like the guitar ring out before he actually played the note, because it sounded like it was more like reverb and like noise than actual like guitar strings. Might have been like a rake. Killing the megaphone, just killing it with it. Cool, man. So the contrast to that is actually really neat. I have a megaphone. It's really loud. Like, see how like I have to get like way away from this. It's distorting already, and you can see her trying to manage that because that megaphone's gonna be loud as well. And when she's got like she's singing into a Beta 58, that's gonna pick up a lot of that sibilance and energy and everything, right? So you can see her feeling that out. And kind of like I would almost want more of it, but it probably hurts too much if I'm being perfectly honest. You know what I mean? Just because like I like hearing the words of it and stuff, but like for the texture and the tone, it's cool, right? But like you see how far I have to like pull away from the microphone, and I apologize if that hurt anyone's ears. I hope it wasn't that loud. But it's cool. It's a cool texture to it. And then to hear that same like emotion breathe through when she actually steps up to the mic, she had those like long drug out entries to the note, right? Like the I don't know, company of like. It's great, man. It's great. Great contrast. Hard, man. I'll take an organ solo. I'll take an organ solo. Is her going back and forth with that lead guitar sounds really neat, man. I really like how they catch that melody together. But like in true blues fashion, I'll say they're all kind of loose with the beat. Like the drummer's driving it, but like you get this boom, blam, boom, blam, and it's like, where's the actual note land? You kind of get that freedom to it, and she's like exercising that in her vocal too, and it adds like a performance characteristic. Because if she's saying it square, it'd be boring, right? Like if she wasn't having fun with it, if she wasn't bending notes and arcing notes, being nasty with that guitar, like that, like that stuff it's not in tune, but it sure sounds cool. Sounds great. Bass is nasty. Bass line. Cool, man. What a voice. That little like call like this, like I don't know why she, like maybe it was making like the quieter stuff project more. Because like I'm imagining in a live scenario, you don't have control over like the different compressors that you can use. So you can't change it from like a 4-to-1, a regular vocal one, to like a brick wall where you get like all the sibilants pushed forward. There's no room for dynamics when you're like brick walling something with a compressor. So I wonder if that helps with this a little bit. Like I kind of get that megaphony kind of effect, but I wonder like if I was being more charismatic with my vocal, if it would like stand out more for me doing that. That would make sense. Go guitar. Come on, drum. All right, do something for me. Come on, piano. Killer, man. This is a killer outro.
Oonga! Metronome of power! Company of Thieves! Audiotree live in Chicago.
Killers, man. In Chicago? Shout out to Chicago. Shout out to our Chicago friends. I thought it was a really cool performance. I really like that outro, man. Her screaming like that and letting her voice break and crack and do all this stuff. I think that shows like a level of vulnerability or like being in the moment. Because how often you hear that like someone's voice cracks and it's a bad thing. But like in these moments like this, it's almost like Robert Planty kind of, right? Like it's rock and roll. at its finest. Like, let go, man. That's not care. That's party. Like, let's go, right? My voice is gonna do what it does. And I think that's a lesson worth learning. TJ, thank you for the request, my friends. See you all in the next one.